So, hey everybody. I think we wait another few minutes until all attendees are in. Oh, quite a lot. So, guys, the room is filling up. That looks super nice. Almost 200 now. Cool. All right, guys. So, I give it a slow start. Um, so, we have the next 45 minutes. And first of all, thank you that you are joining our workshop for SCAYLE Studios. And maybe just a rough agenda for you guys is that I'll give the first 10 minutes a little introduction of the team behind studios and how we come to develop studios within the last years, and then giving like an overall knowledge of Gen AI, and then jump directly into the tool, into SCAYLE Studios, and guide you through everything. We will shoot some outfits, some contents. And when we are done with that, I think that takes around 20 minutes. We have another 15 minutes where we have Q&A, where we can talk about our A/B test with About You, and yeah, and then have a nice roundup. So I think we can start. Pretty crowded here. That's great. Nice to see that. So let's start with a little introduction. I'm Julian. I'm 12 years, over 12 years now with About You. So from the beginning on, before we knew that we named the shop About You. And me and my team is mainly responsible for all fashion contents you have seen in the last 12 years, for all fashion content development. So shootings, campaigns, films, events, like every touch points with fashion content. The team consists mainly of art directors, photographers. We have an in-house production, so we never worked with an agency together. We did everything in-house. Have our producers, have our content people, brand manager, like everything need for the knowledge of building fashion content. And I tell you that because it's super important where SCAYLE Studios is coming from. We also have a development arm, also with coders, with developers, etc. And when 3 years ago, ChatGPT, or over 3 years ago, ChatGPT hit the market. Like it was this moment when I sat together with my partner, um, and said, okay, how can we use Gen AI for us in fashion production? Because normally we're having round about 200 fashion shootings with our celebrities collections or campaigns, etc. And then on top the e-com shooting. So we thought, like, how can we make that on one hand easier, but on the other hand, like lift the quality of the output, because it's always like when you're doing e-com production with a big player as About You, where you have like 300,000 products a year which you have to shoot. It's like you do it at scale, and you can't always work like with the models who are on brand for you, and you can't always work with the top photographers to have your top output. So it was always like do do you want to have the best quality, or do you want to have this scale factor? And this is what we were looking in when we were developing with AI. And we worked with a lot of companies, agencies, until then 2 years ago, or 2.5 years ago, we decided to build our own tooling with our own people. And talking of our own people, also with our tech company, like with Scale, and teaming up with them, and getting all the tech knowledge as well, and then starting to build SCAYLE Studios, because it was always in our DNA that we really wanted to have the power of our quality, and we knew best, like what we wanted to have in e-com or in fashion shootings, etc. So it was super important for us when we built it to bring in all our people from our About You team. So at SCAYLE Studios, a lot of art directors, a lot of brand managers, producers, photographers, etc., worked with it to get this tool right. And what is even more important in an AI transition for a company, where we already ran through with About You, to get the participation of people who know about this job. So it was super important for us that the art director is shooting with SCAYLE Studios, former Taylor, which was a working title, and had fun with it. Knew the what we can do creatively and quality wise better with this shooting tool. That was super important, like bringing in the people very early to build SCAYLE Studios. So and then we went live in December, and it was meant to be for the About You Zalando group to build this tool to cover like our shootings, but we got pretty fast the idea like to ship it to our partners, to give it a go, to pay-as-you-go customers, so to you guys, to everybody, that they can have that experience as well, and got the learnings from us, because we have built it for our AI transformation, and we constantly are building it with our people. So I think this is something what makes SCAYLE Studios pretty different from other tools, because it's not made mainly by tech people. It's made by people who work in this job and who know what graining is, who know what like lighting, camera, like posing, everything what that is. And I think that is super crucial for SCAYLE Studios. And it always has to hit like our quality range, what we want to have with our group. So and then this year we put it on the market, and here we are. And that's the time where I want to jump directly in the tool with you, and give you a little overview like how SCAYLE Studio is working. So let me share my screen. Let's go. Let me just check if everything good. So I'll guide you through here. Please, for your questions, etc., just throw it in, and we answer it in the Q&A. But first of all, we take now our 15 to 20 minutes to go step by step through SCAYLE Studios. So this is like the screen when you have your first collection. Like I'm now like shooting with an AY collection what I prepared. So normally this is clean and you can just click on create collection and you create your playground or something. It's pretty easy. And then you just click on it. And then it's normally, of course, not filled with products unless you are a demo user and we already put some products in there. Otherwise, you just click on upload products and you just drag and drop products in here. It doesn't matter if you drag 100 or 100,000 products in here. This is really, really important. Scale Studios is not built like to shoot only your one big campaign. Scale Studios is really built at scale. So it's built that we can shoot our 300,000 products a year and a lot of others as well. So so this is really powerful, this product upload. When you do that, you can already name your product, like what we are saying here with your article number, and then slash underscore front and underscore back with the same article number, and it's sorting automatically the front and the back to the article. So you don't have to do that manually. So if we have this, we see now our process, and as you can see, this is like the process as we have it in a normal shooting. You have your product picking, then you go to your casting, you have your styling, you go in the studio, decide what light, etc. you want to have, what output. You have the shooting, and then you go into the finals and to the exports. So the product is the one surface what is super important for the output, because if the input doesn't work, if the input is not good enough, the output can't be super good. Because how? I often see that people are just throwing in some things and hope the perfect product, the perfect shooting is coming out there. This is not how generative AI is working. Maybe one word to generative AI. What is super important to understand when you work with this technology is that generative AI, as you hear it from the name, cannot copy things 100%. I'm always telling the story. It's like when you have a painter and a painter is painting an image, and then you're telling the painter, paint exactly the image again. That is generative AI. So we can come to a 99.9%, but we can never come to 100%. I think this is super important to know when you're working with this technology. This is like the base of it. Anyways, back to the products. So let's click on a product where we are right now. So these products are not AI generated. These are like uploads, of course, your products in a way. And when you upload it, the first AI, the first image AI is running over it and is categorizing it, is putting it here automatically into like sweater and hoodie. Subcategory is sweater. This is done by the AI. If you want to change it, you can just click on it and say, maybe it's something, he sees something else here. So you can change it here. Please look always into these attributes, because all of these attributes are going directly into the product attribute master prompt. So this is all going into your input. And then we see, and this is what I already did. I said it's an oversized sweater. I can say the length is regular. I don't have to say that. I can also say, okay, the length, I don't select it. I'm always saying, like, if you are seeing with your eyes the product and it's like imaginable how it looks like, then it's fine. Then you don't need the length. But if you really know the perfect length, how it is, please select it here. This is what the attributes are made for. And then you have a styling where you can say, do you want to have it tucked or not tucked? Do you want to have the sleeves pushed up, etc.? Do you want to have it draped over the shoulders? And if there are stylings or length which are not in these attributes, please just put it in here into this additional styling prompt. This is like going directly into the input prompting as well. So this is pretty powerful what you put in here. So these are the main attributes. These are super important that you look at these when you upload it, because this is how the AI is treating the product. You have here references as well. Like, for example, if you have glasses or accessories, this is pretty helpful to get references for the AI, because how should the AI know how big glasses are or a jewelry or something, a necklace, etc. are? So put something in here. It can be it can be a messy iPhone photo or something, but there need to be something on a human or so that the AI understands how big the item is. So references is super important. Neck label is when you're using this improver, where we're coming to in a bit. So when you have the bust image, that the neck label is automatically going into the product. And then we have details. Well, this is like more technical stuff, the SKU number, the EIN if you need it for the export, the material, gender, adult, etc. This is all for categorizing. Yeah, this is not that important as the styling attributes, but still, please look in it. And here we have the back image, so that's clear. So when I'm talking about the improver, I'm always showing this product. For us, at About You, when we are doing our own collection, we are shooting like with our manufacturers like that since half a year. So they are sending us these photos directly from the manufacturer, and we are just throwing it in here and clicking the bust improver, which you can't see now, which I mean is here, like this bust improver. And then you are getting your perfect steamed product. And the cool thing is, this is like a tiny feature in studios, but it saves you, or it saves us at least 7 weeks of lead time, because you can go directly with the product live. So this is pretty nice. What you can else do is like you have your brightness and you can adjust things here. Like if you want to have other colors or color correction, you can do that directly here. And what else you can do is you have a retoucher here. So if you have logos or something, you can in Paint and like copy the logos, for example. This retoucher doesn't cost a cent, so just try it out and feel free to use it. So what else can you do with that? I mean, you would never like shoot your products like that, but this shall just show you how powerful the improver is. Like you can just throw things there and you click the bust improver and you get like your perfect bust, also like with a back view. This is like for pay-as-you-go customers. This is manually, that you click it manually. We have enterprise customers where this is all automated. Like when they are uploading their products, it's automatically going through the improver. If you have already like these kind of e-com shots, you don't need it obviously, but in the future, less people will have it, I suppose. So, so far to the product. Of course, as you can see, like each product has different fits, different length, different stylings, etc. So each category is different. So please take care of like each category and each product, that this is filled out so you get your perfect output. Good. So ready with the products, let's jump directly into the casting. So right here we have our population, which can be used by everybody, by all demo users. And we have like all body types, etc. There are permanently coming up new people, new children, new like on a regular base. So when you're shooting with them, these are all yours. You can use them as you want to in the shooting. These are not exclusively, obviously. because everybody can use them. If you want to have an exclusive avatar, you can create it by your own by like clicking here, giving him or her a name, like Inger, and then you're clicking through the attributes. You don't have to fill out everything, like roughly how do you want to see it, and then generate and you generate your own model here. This is like, of course, create your own avatar is really like it's not a lookalike or something. It's like when you don't take care that it needs to be 100% this type of model you want to have. If you have these wishes, you want to have exactly your model, or you even have maybe your avatars and you want to upload this, please contact us. We are taking care of that. We are super responsive because we really want to help you in this transformation. So give us a call or shoot us a mail, and we are taking care of that. We upload you exclusive models, or we build them for you in an enterprise stage, or we find always solutions for that. So for now, let's go with some of the new models. Let's go with Amara. That's cool. We have also the function for enterprise customers that we have a multi-select. That means if you have specific outfits and you want to shoot these outfits on different type of models, we do that at About You a lot. So you want to shoot it at a typical model. You want to shoot it on a curvy model. You want to shoot it on a best ager or something. You can click plenty of them, and yet then you shoot the same model on like 3, 4, 5 different types of models, and you can test it. This is not a default function for pay-as-you-go users because it burns credits a lot. But if you want that, please let us know, and we enable your account to that. So let's go with the Amara. Amara is a tall model. All these like attributes are going directly into the avatar prompting, and we go to styling. And in the styling, we have our products. We see like these little lights here. This is always like, this means it's unstyled. It's not styled yet because I already shot, of course, in this account. This product is styled and this is finalized. So now I look at all the products. So all are available for me. So let's go with this top. Let's go with this jeans. Let's go with this jacket. That's cool. Let's go with these shoes. And we have the outfit here. What we are doing now is like we have now our 4 SKUs, our 4 products here. And if we would shoot it like this, we would shoot every single SKU in all the different views we want to have. I come to that a little later, but this is super important. So if you want to have like just an SKU as an add-on styling, so it's not shot in different views, you just put it in here to add-on styling. It's just drag and drop. You put it here, but we want to have this one. I like that. We don't need the shoes as an SKU. That's fine. And what else I want to have now for this outfit is some add-on styling. And I click here on add-on styling. As you can see, it's here also in the top bar with add-on styling. So as default in your demo account, in your pay-as-you-go account, you have all these kind of random styling products. Of course, you can upload your own add-on styling. You just click here on add-on styling, upload the product, same as product upload as well. Put it in here. You can also like erase this product if you want. This is just a quick help for you guys. So now I want to have some add-on styling for this outfit. Let's say we want to have some jewelry, but I don't want to have it as a SKU, just as styling. I want to have more jewelry. And yeah, I think I'm fine. I'm fine for that. That's cool. And what I can do now regarding styling, I click on the product and I'm coming back to the product overview directly here so I can see, it's untucked. Yes, I want to have it styled untucked. Okay, that's cool. I have the jacket. Let's look at it. Styling. I want to have it. Sleeves pushed up is nice. Let's put them in here. So it's directly in the style. So pants, let's look at it. It's touching floor. That's cool. That's the style I want to have. Okay, cool. Fine for me. Also for enterprise customers, we have also how we are shooting at About You at bulk. You have a button here, which is create outfits. And then the AI is creating all your outfits, like based on the metadata, which is given in the products, which fit together, and is like styling everything of the products, what you have. So you just have to do your QA and can directly shoot it. So it saves you a lot of time. Also, what you can do, what saves time, is when you go to your add-on styling and you will see here like the permanent add-on styling. That means if you want to have like always this kind of glasses in every outfit you are shooting here, it's always added. So you don't have to put it again and again in here. This is helpful for jewelry. This is helpful for like accessoires or shoes, which always should be styled over and over again. So we are done with that. Let's go to the studio. So and the studio is the view where you really can customize everything. You can choose if you want to have a full ecom shot or a front only shot. So that means you can see it in the summary of your credits. If you do the full ecom shot with like 5 perspectives, you burn 15 credits because it's 3 SKUs what I'm shooting and 5 perspectives. When I go with front only, I only shoot the front, the reference image of all the other images. So I'm only shooting 3 credits because we have 3 SKUs and always the first image. This is helpful when you really want to have full control of your quality management and of your credit management because the front image is always the reference image for all the other images. So we go with full ecom. These are our views. These are the views from About You. We can always like customize these views for all customers. So if you have other views, if you have like other angles, etc., let us know and we can customize that for you. For now, we don't need angle. That's okay. Let's go to the studio scene. This is like we can pick every color we want to have. For now, this is our backdrop color from AY. We go with this one. We can also upload you like backdrops if you have floors, etc. Just go in contact with us and we take care of that. Then we have some lighting. We have soft lighting, hard lighting, daylight. We go now with the hard one, a little more modern. Then we have posings. So we want to go in the minimal posing. That's like the default posing. We don't need makeup, we don't need hairstyles, but this shall show you we can customize every posing, every makeup, every hairstyle, what you want to have. You just need to give us the briefing. For the future, it's like it will be in the self-service that you can manage that by your own, but this will come in a few weeks. And also the output, we go now with 916. It's obviously not our shop format, but now for presentational reasons, it's the best. So let's go into the shooting because it's already 2:30. Now we are shooting like the outfit with these 3 products and the add-on styling. And until this is loading, it takes now, let's say, 2 minutes. We can scroll through what we already shot. And then we go back in a minute. So I can already show you what is happening here. As you can see, we shot a little like also kids, etc. And what you see here is like, these are the SKUs for my jacket. These are the SKUs for my top. And these are the SKUs for my pants. Sorry, the views, not the SKUs. So yeah, I think that was clear. So you always shooting what was super important for us, the all views, what you want to have, which is on the PDP of your specific product. And each of these views, if these are not your angles or your posings, or you want to have it differently, let us know. This is adjustable. This is customizable. This is like our look. We are using it at AY. Um, so if you shot your ecom, you can click on it, and then you have some edits here, some quick edits. So if we want to see her like laughing, smiling, or do some other posing, ground posing, or other camera angles, we can click it here, like she shall laugh, and we can apply, and then it's loading again, and she'll laugh after that. Also, what we can do here is we can give custom instructions in here if I want to have something different in this picture, what I see here. I have a retoucher, what I have at the product side as well. So if there are details and I want to fix it, I can create the retouch. This is also for free, so feel free to use it. For us, it's not in the typical pipeline because it should come out as you want to have it. But this is like we integrated it for a quick fix. Also, it works much better with the prompting when you add a prompting to that, what you really want to have fixed. So it's based on image and based on text. And what else you have is a review. Here are some reviews still. So this is how we use it in our team. So if I say here, please check, I don't know, color, and I send it here, it's standing here, and I have here now a review tab where I see this one as a review. So going back to the shooting, we are already done. That's cool. We see our shooting here, and what we can do now in this shooting is we can shoot contents, like we can shoot videos, socials, streets, etc. So when I say shoot the content, this is going to shoot my videos of this style. Or if I want to have paparazzi shots, I can say shoot my paparazzi shots for these contents. So this will take now some time again. So I want to have some contents here as well. Because time is running, I will jump again to this lady and go through the contents. So what do we have here is we have our content, which is right now, it's actually the base layer is Kling. It's pretty simple. We will have a deployment next week with a cutting tool in there, so you can cut your output in the video and have much better quality output with a Google tool. But this will come next week. This will be shipped next week to you guys. So what else do we have? We have social content. This is really to enrich the product on the PDP for us. So it's customized. So the AI is looking, how is the model looking, how is the outfit looking, and then is making up like an environment behind the model. And these are like all the best practices from About You. We always have elevator selfies at About You on social as well as on the PDPs, like the house doors, the mirror selfies, which is always different because of the model and the outfit. But these are all things which really enrich the PDP and lift your conversion rate. Super important for us. Let me just, because I'm losing the time a little bit, but this is all fine for now. Okay. So what else do we have? We have street shots, custom street shots, as well as in all the countries you want to have. We have paparazzi shots. Like also paparazzi shots are something from About You, what we have since 10 years, which are working super well for us. Also on site and on the PDP to really tell the story of a model, to bring the story and the model alive, like this typical restaurant go out images where you really like feel the outfit. Super important for us, and these will be like get an upgrade as well next week. Yeah, um, there will be some new stuff. And of course, you have campaigns. These are custom campaigns. We can customize that for you as well. So with your grain, with your look, everything what you want to have. This is like the About You look. For now. And also here, like if you go to the beach and you say her, she shall wear a surfboard. Uh, you click it, and she will wear it afterwards. So this is pretty powerful. This custom instructions also for the contents. So if you are happy with your output, you just click the star, and then you find it in your finals. It's all here now with all like your products. And if you click now export, you can decide what format you want to have. Like WebP is like our recommended format. We're using at About You because you're losing the less quality of the picture, of the 4K picture. Everything is 4K here. And you can also decide if you want to have an AI watermark, like a visible AI watermark, or if you don't want to have it. Like everything what is coming out of Scale Studios has a machine readable watermark for AI. This is a must for us. So you definitely have that. But it's your decision if you want to like label your picture or not. At About You and in the Zalando group, we are not labeling it right now. But of course, this is all up to you how you handle that. And then you just click export, and you're going here into the export. We already exported some, so this is creating now, and you download it and have it directly in on your computer, and can upload it and put it on social, put it on site, and wherever you want to use it, because it's all yours then. So now we only have 7 or 10 minutes left. So I would end this one and come back to you. So I hope that helped a little. And for now, let me go into the Q&A. So if you have any questions, please drop it in the Q&A section, and I will go through it for the next minutes, and then I'll give you a little view, a little preview to what is coming, and also to the A/B test, what we did. So let's jump into your questions. Does it make sense using Scale Studios for accessoires? How do I do that? Let's do it like this. So yes, it definitely makes sense to use it for accessoires. We have some enterprise customer as well who are using that. What is super important for accessoires, that you are using the reference tooling, that you really put reference to it, that the AI knows what is the size of the accessory. So please reach out to us, Thorsten, and we'll can talk about what you have in mind. Okay. Laura, is it possible to use campaigns for brand pages as well? Yes, it is possible. At the campaign, asset you have seen at the contents, we can customize that 100%. So in your look, in your identity, and what you want to see on that, and also like in the measurements you want to have. So this is for what you can use that as well. But please keep in mind, like Scale Studios is like for scaling images, for scaling outputs, etc. Of course, you can work on a special campaign, but this is really like to shoot like a lot, to have a lot more output than that. So thanks, Laura, for the question. How well does it work for shoes? It works well. We have specific prompts who are really taking care of shoes. We have some really big enterprise customer who are specialized on shoes. So I can tell you, yes, shoes are working. But of course, shoes is a category which is not the easiest for AI, because a lot of training data is based on Nike and Adidas and on the basics. Everybody who work with AI knows that. So you really have to get good pictures, good details, good references to work with that. Work with it, but I can just tell, yeah, we are working with it with shoes and others doing as well. So please try out Carl. So how I get the Scale Studio link or invite link? Andre, you can just go on scalestudios.ai and click there on try out. You get 50 credits for free and just go on shooting. So thanks. Okay, there are a lot of questions. I just try to filter it a little. Maybe we're doing some overtime of some minutes. Yeah, a very important question. You mentioned that the retouch is free. What about edits of certain generations? Every edit, every generation is 1 credit. So also, if you're working in a picture and you're saying you want to restyle something, etc., it's a new credit. This is super important because I know everything. I think everybody of you know like what a credit costs at generative AI with 4K. Yeah, and I know we are pretty on the low end with our pricing. That's why we did pay as you go, and we want to show it to you. So this is important that every generation is 1 credit. Okay, requirements. With watermark, with the August AI Act, yes, correct. There is the AI Act. We must make it machine readable. Our content, what we are doing with Scale Studios, and yeah, and then it's up to the person you want to market with AI. This is mainly done for deepfakes, obviously, but this is up to everybody, and we'll see how this goes. So, flat lay. Does the improver improve the quality? No, not like the depth of the quality, but it really steams it and makes it like as a professional e-com shot. But if you give a shitty product in there, not the perfect product is coming out there, obviously. So I will stop here. There are a lot of questions. We will answer all these questions. We are coming back to you by mail. So just important for you guys, we did a huge A/B campaign, not A/B campaign, but A/B test with About You in the last few months, which was amazing. We got an uplift, a GMV uplift by testing typical e-com shots with human beings against AI models from Scale Studios. We got a GMV uplift of 9.2%, what is crazy. We got an add to basket rate uplift by almost 5%. And we have a whole like session about that, a whole paper about that, which we will send you afterwards by mail. So you can look at it, you can go through it. Please read it. It's really amazing what we are doing here. Please try it out. You got your free credits at scalestudios.ai. And yeah, what else do we have? Maybe the upcoming deployment I was talking about, which will come next week. We'll have a lot new contents. We have a completely new video tool in there. We are super fast in our deployments and what we are doing because we need it, because we are directly in this transformation where we are taking you with us. So yeah, please watch out. This will come next week. And if you have any questions or you want to talk to us, shoot us a mail. Maybe my colleague Tim can bring up the thanks a lot for this wonderful picture, Tim. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. So shoot me a mail, of course, as well. I'll be very happy to answer it. And yeah. So thanks for listening and have a wonderful day and hopefully talking to you soon. Bye bye.